I'm going to be discussing my performance analysis portfolio. I'm discussing what I've done, um, how I've done it, and sort of like my experiences I've had at Preston, and what I could change, and sort of what I disagree with, and what I really enjoyed. So I started at Preston on my first day, and I was at Fleetwood. It was a Fleetwood game, and it was an under-16s game, and so it was my first game, so I was just getting to grips with how to use like the tripod and the camera and stuff like that. I was with one of the other analysts, which was Cameron, and so he was just showing me really how to use the camera and stuff like that, and how to set it up and set it down, which was easy enough in the end to do, and I can easily do that. And then I went on to that week went on to coding, started coding a game, finding out what coding was through sports code, whereas the academy analysis has helped us with this, taught us through it. When I met him like once or twice before I went to Preston placement, but I didn't really quite understand it until I was there on my own doing it. So we went through trying to like sort of match it up with iMovies and adding it with timelines and co-windows, which I found difficult to add it all as a movie package. But now I'm fine with doing that, and I think I've come over leaps and bounds with doing stuff like that because I'm not very good with technology. So then I ended up just going through and just thinking about me as an analyst and as well as a coach. So my experience as an analysis and sort of like relaying it in this portfolio. And so I've talked about say like being it. So obviously I'm being a coach. It's like offer me both sides sort of thing. So I understand an analysis as well. So it's offer me both sides. So I understand both roles and how they obviously factor and contribute with each other, which I think is essential. Now doing analysis, I think it's probably one of the biggest parts of a coaching staff because it's because obviously you need to know the opposition, you need to know how their team's doing and stuff like that. So really overall, I think I've enjoyed my experience at Preston. Even though to start with I did struggle, I have enjoyed it. I've had experiences which I've never done, so like the FA Youth Cup and record academy games and coding and stuff, and it's something like that. Watching high quality football, which is really like it's pushed me on because I'd love to be able to go on after this placement and carry on doing it somewhere else or maybe still at Preston. Um, but it's something which I was never really interested in until I started doing it. So now I'm doing it, and I'm very much into it. And I think I'm probably going to be looking at doing it more in the future. As I've had all really good experiences with the people around me, like the academy analyst at Preston, who was really supporting me quite a lot with my work and helping me and stuff with like coding and the games and telling me what to do and stuff and really helping me out. So I think I'd definitely come on to do this again, definitely. Um, so just talking about really now, I'm going to talk about my schedule. So on my schedule as an analyst and what I have to do. So for Friday, get the equipment, and then Saturday preparing it really, and then Sunday is the game, so record the game and stuff like that, and then Monday's the co windows, and it differs to the academy analysis where they do oppositional mostly, whereas we as analysis I just focus on Preston, which is something I really would like to go into. I'd like to focus more on the other team, focusing on their weaknesses instead of just focusing on Preston and what they've done well, whereas focusing on another team and sort of like picking out bits, picking out key players to try and help Preston improve or the team improve sort of thing. I think when I was at the FA Youth Cup as well, this opened my eyes to it a lot because I was doing a lot. I did scouting in one of the halves on two players, and this was passed down to the coaches down the bottom. A few of us did it, which is showing me like I was trying to like how that sort of like how much of an involvement you have in there in a game, um, to go forward and sort of thing, and to be able to like scout these two players and give it to an academy analysis shows how much trust Preston have in you, which I really enjoyed. So I'm just really looking forward to seeing where things go with Preston, and hopefully there'll be more experiences like this in the future.